Hi, I am KB with Nerdophiles. How are you guys?
Good. What about
Good. How are
yourself?
you?
How are you?
Good. Thanks so much. So I'll start with you, Sophie. Christy is a natural born leader, but she often has trouble kind of considering other people's opinions, advice, and even ideas. So, how does she come into listening to her friends a bit more this season? And how does that make her a better leader?
Well, sometimes leaders can get a little ahead of themselves and can get a little too independent and have the mindset of like, I know best. But what I love about Christy is she finally like opens her eyes and looks around and listens to her friends. And Dawn had all these great ideas about the club, but didn't have quite the right way to put them together. And so Marianne like told her all of Dawn's ideas. Like it was a whole, it's just, it all came down to teamwork. And so the club could improve and we have all these new, better policies and we have, just a better system, all because Christy just listened to her friends.
Yes, absolutely. And I think hopefully she carries that with her as the seasons continue. So
Mhm.
for Marianne and Dawn, obviously they're spending a lot of time together now that their parents are dating. So how does all of that kind of togetherness impact their friendship? And I'll start with you, Malia.
Yeah, that's a very good question. I feel like we get to dive deeper into that with Dawn's episode 6. And Marianne, not going to spoil anything. I'm really trying not to. But we get to dive deeper into that exact question and that exact topic. Marianne and Dawn want to become stepsisters so bad. And we just get to see them evolve as friends and as individuals throughout the second season. And although there's some challenges and those hard things, whereas some of our personalities maybe collide and, maybe not for the best way, we work it out as a sister. She's a chosen sister. So I'm just glad that we're able to represent that on screen and off screen. These guys are my best friends. So I'm feeling really lucky to be able to represent these amazing characters with them.
Oh, I love that. And for you, Kendra, as Dawn?
I would definitely have to say that me, Dawn, and Marianne, we go together so perfectly, but we have such different personalities that sometimes that may issue in colliding, and so we will definitely see how we balance that in season 2 with our relationship.
Yes. Okay, and my last question is which episode was the most fun to shoot? So I can start with you again, Sophie Grace.
What was the most fun one to shoot might just have to be the first one because, we were all just getting back together. We were all really excited to see each other. It was like getting back into our old groove. And we were like really getting to know Kyndra and the other two new girls, even though they're not new, they're just, our club was all together and it was really fun. That was my favorite one to film.
How about you, Malia?
I have to agree with Sophie. The first one, I mean, I hadn't seen them in like 2 years, so we had all grown so much in between then. And so coming together and just finding that dynamic that we all have grown to love so much. I mean, we're very similar to our characters in real lives too. They did an amazing job casting us. And although there's some differences, we are able to come together at the end of the day, either be in the Babysitters Club on screen or off screen. So that first episode and that first scene being in Claudia's room and having that first club meeting again was so overwhelming with joy and happiness and happy tears.
Aw. And Kendra?
Um, I have to agree with Sophie and Malia. The first episode definitely. It was just so nice to really connect with everyone, with everybody. Everyone was so supportive and kind, and there's something so special playing Dawn Schaefer being a Latina girl. Because when I grew up, I didn't really have too many people on screen that I could have looked up to. And that's actually really heartbreaking to say. And so just being put in that position where I can be that person that I never really had growing up is just so special to me. Young girls and boys that look like me can be like, oh, if she can do it, I can do it. If she can follow her dreams, she can do what she wants to do and be happy, then I can do the same thing. And I remember growing up, when I had this realization, I listened to Selena Quintanilla, Celia Cruz, and Jennifer Lopez playing from my mom's speaker, and she used to be singing it around the house, like their songs, and that really inspired me. And that inspired me to become the musician I am today. Currently writing my own music, and that was really special to me that I got to see people that are, Latina, do what they love to do.
Oh my goodness, I love it. Well, I hope that in season 3, you get to provide some music for the show. And I absolutely adore this show. I think each of you are so special and you do a fantastic job. So thanks so much for chatting with Nerdophiles.
Definitely.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
Have a nice rest of your day.